Chicken, please. Give me back my chicken and my sausages.
What? I haven't got your chicken and your sausages.
Oh, yes, you have.
I haven't. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, not at all. I'm the one to apologize.
Here, you take the sausages.
Oh, no. This is your chicken.
But it's my dog.
Oh. Cute, isn't he?
Yes, cute. But expensive.
What do you call him?
Madeline.
But that's not a very good name for a dog.
Oh, well, he isn't a dog. He's a girl dog.
Oh. Well, I'd better be going. There goes my lunch.
I say, this really is too bad. I must ask you to share mine, humble as it is.
I'm glad to find you have any lunch left. What have you got?
Eggs. Dogs don't eat eggs.
That's grand. I thought I'd have to go hungry.
This way. I live here. Are you sure you don't mind?
Of course not. I've always wanted to see how a bachelor lives.
Well, what I mean is, you're not... Well, you trust me.
Of course I trust you. But I will never trust your dog.
I've got it. It's called All by Myself.
But there's been a song called All by Myself.
I know, but I'm changing it to Solitude.
But there's been a song called
Well, what if...
Solitude.
Oh, good morning.
They'd probably sue you.
Great grief, can't a man write about solitude without being sued? Can't he be by himself anymore without it becoming public property? I know. I'll call it Alone.
But there's been a song called Alone.
Who was that?
Oh, he's a pal of mine. But he will write songs. Just a moment. It's all right. You can come in now. He's asleep.
I beg your pardon.
Well, the man I share this with. He was working late last night.
Oh. I like it.
Well, it's only a garret.
But it's a nice garret as garrets go. Here, let me cook the eggs for you.
Oh, thanks so much.
Thanks. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm an inventor.
Really? What have you invented?
Well, nothing much yet. I invented a mousetrap that electrocuted mice, but it wasn't much good.
Why not?
The mice wouldn't go into it.
Too bad. Have you a fork?
Yes. Yes, I work in the radio station now. Oh, sorry.
Announcer?
No, I work in the control room. You see, it gives me a chance to study conditions.
I see.
Yes, I'm working on an automatic program selector. It's based on a system of time and wavelength, incorporating a synchronizing electric timer coupled to the tuning circuits of a sensitive supersonic heterodyne receiver. What do you do?
Sing.
Sing?
And dance.
Well, that's fine. Let's hear you.
What, now?
Yes.
Well, you've brought it on your own head. Mustn't sigh, mustn't cry, mustn't fight. No, sir. Just walk around, keep knocking on wood, and don't give a good gosh darn. Shouldn't moan, shouldn't groan. Am I right? Yes, sir. Just walk around, keep knocking on wood, and don't give a good gosh darn. Sing, you gotta sing. Smile at anything. What if you are broke? Life is just a joke book. Laugh at life, when love goes through the window. Don't you worry, let him go. Don't you dare to worry so. Don't give a hoot, don't give a hang, don't give a good gosh darn. Voila, monsieur.
I say, you must be good. I'd like to see you sometime.
I'm much better when I have the proper lights and my hair's done nicely.
It's very nice now.
Wait till you see me at the cafe. Come as my guest. Why not come tonight?
Certainly makes a man feel fit to be up bright and early on this fine spring morning. Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't know you had a visitor.
Oh, that's quite all right. Mademoiselle...
Corbet.
Mademoiselle Corbet, this is Monsieur Lattimore. Marcel, this is Mademoiselle Corbet.
How do you do?
Mademoiselle, for once in my life you've made early rising a pleasure. I awoke this morning to a beautiful song.
Oh, so you didn't realize I had a visitor?
What? Oh, well, of course, I did hear the song.
I just thought I'd gone soprano.
Oh, I'm glad to find something more interesting.
Thank you. Are you an inventor too, Mr. Lattimore?
No, I'm an actor.
Really? Where do you play?
Oh, I haven't played in Paris much. I've just been looking around. Of course, I shall probably go to Hollywood quite soon.
Oh, how marvelous.
Yes.
Of course, I'm only singing at a little cafe now, but, well, we all have to start somewhere.
Yes.
But I go on hoping that one day a manager will see me and come rushing round to the dressing room with a contract. And then, the Folie Bergère, my own motor car, mink coats, autograph books pushed at me at the stage door.
Would be rather nice, wouldn't it? Don't you think those autograph hunters would be a nuisance?
Oh, I wouldn't mind signing autograph books a bit. In fact, I'd rather like it. They tell me the climate in Hollywood's wonderful, but it always gets cold at night.
You'd always have your mink coat, though.
Good heavens, it's 3 o'clock. I've got a rehearsal. Remember, you're both coming to see me tonight at the cafe.
Yes, we will.
We will.
Thanks so much for lunch. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I say, what's the name of the cafe?
The Garden of Eden.
That sounds very promising. And who's going to play Adam?
That remains to be seen.
Yes, John, what is it?
Oh, Max, I've booked table number 10 for a couple of friends of mine. See that they're looked after.
Rich.
No, poor as church mice. Put their supper on my bill.
Ah, in love.
Oh, don't be so tiresome, Max. Haven't you ever heard of a friendship between a man and a woman?
Never. At least not in Paris.
Cynic. But one of them's going to Hollywood.
Who doesn't?
No, but seriously, Max, he's good. If I were to work up a kind of an act, would you take a look at it?
You're taking a lot of trouble about keeping just a friend in Paris.
Oh, Max.
All right, I'll see him. Looking doesn't cost anything.
Oh, you're sweet.
Oh, have you got a table for me? Pierre Bissard?
No, monsieur, I have nothing for that name.
No, I thought not. Oh, have you got a table for Monsieur Lattimore?
Oh, but yes, of course, Mademoiselle Corbet reserved it. This way, sir. Voilà, monsieur.
Monsieur Lattimore isn't here yet.
No, monsieur.
Well, that's something.
Will monsieur order now or wait for him?
Oh, I better order before he comes. Otherwise, I won't get anything to eat.
In dreams I once designed you, then told a star that I would never find you. Yet here you are, and now that I have met you, I'll never let you go. Please let your lips impart something my heart must know. May I have the next romance with you? Do I stand half a chance with you? What is my fate? I await your answer. My future, what will it be? You're my destiny. May I have the next I'm so glad you could come. Both of you.
You were lovely.
I'm a bit late, I'm afraid. I had some important business.
Well,
Thank you. Shall we dance?
I'd love to. Will you excuse us, Pierre?
Yes, excuse us, Pierre.
Yes, of course. Garçon! Garçon! Cognac.
Très bien. Happy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to dance anymore. I want to talk to you. Come on. Isn't it a lovely night?
Beautiful.
I've been waiting for this moment ever since I first
first
met you. No, you don't understand. I'm serious for the first time in my life. Are you being quite fair? I swear to you, I've never met anyone quite like you before. You're laughing at me.
But surely, you don't expect to get away with it every time, do you? I've heard it so often before. I know just how it goes on, too.
How does it go on?
Did anyone ever tell you that you were the most beautiful girl in the world? Because you are. And then I giggle and say, oh, don't be silly, and look away shyly. And then you seize me in your arms and kiss me fiercely, passionately, and follow it up with two more while I'm trying to get my breath back. And then I lie submissively in your arms, and you say, I love you, you pretty thing. You're mine, all mine. Am I right?
No, not this time.
Because I'm so different from all the rest. I forgot that one.
I suppose I have said all these things before. Every man has. Why does it stop them being true now?
Because they're only true once.
Yes, I know. This is the once. Oh, Jeanne, I love you.
But you've only seen me once before. This morning.
Yes, I know, but I feel as if I'd...
Known you all my life. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be unkind.
I didn't mean to fall in love with you. It just happened.
You know, you're a very persuasive young man, aren't you?
You mean you like me? Just a little? Just the smallest sort of like?
Well, yes. Just the smallest sort.
But if I were very faithful and very good, would it grow into something bigger? Just a little bigger?
No. It might. Oh, I don't know.
Because I'd be very faithful and very, very good.
No, you wouldn't. Would you?
No, I have to answer that.
No.
May I have the next romance with you? Do I stand have a chance with you?
What's the matter with you? Insomnia?
No, I have an appointment with the lady. Any objection?
Quite a lot of it, Jeanne. She's not your type. She's not like the rest of your lady friends, so don't start any dirty tricks with her.
You've got me wrong. I'm serious about her.
You? Serious?
Yes, I'm even going to work.
What?
Yes, we're putting on an act together. I think she might be quite good with a little practice and the right partner.
Now you try.
Yes.
1, 2. Darling, must you always stick out your right foot after you turn?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid of falling down, I suppose. You see, I always do it when I get off a bus.
But, darling, you're not getting off a bus now. You're trying to learn to dance.
Yeah. I'm not much good, I'm afraid.
Oh, let's do it again. Oh, now don't get discouraged.
No, we've only been at it a fortnight.
Shut up. 1, 2. I'll make an act out of this if I die in the attempt. Come on. Listen, Charlotte. Go from the beginning of the chorus. There's that look in your eyes again. Mischievous you. Second time. Got it?
Yes.
1, 2. There's that look in your eyes again. Darling, not No. Will you please be serious?
Do I get a kiss when I do it good?
If you do it good. All right, Charlotte, let's go from the beginning again. Come on. 1, 2. There's that look in your eyes again. Good, mischievous you. Perfect, think you're telling.
In spite of the superficial niceties of modern civilization, women still prefer, we might even say desire, to be handled in a rough and ready manner.
Well, let's see. She's not a widow, we know that. She's not aggressive. Is she shy?
Well, she's not shy with Marcel.
Ah, but that's because he takes her, old boy. To have and to hold. You don't see him sitting around moping. He goes right in and takes her like King Kong.
Yes, but I can't do that.
But why not have a try?
If a girl doesn't like me, I just step out of the picture. You can't just make a girl like you.
But you can. You walk up to her, take her by the shoulders, and shake her, like this. Say, I love you.
What?
Go on, say, I love you.
I love you.
No, but you've got to shake her while you're saying it, like this. I love you. All right, come on, do it to me.
I love you.
No, that isn't a bit like it. You've got to put something behind it, like this. I love you. Do you get it?
Yes, I get it.
All right, let's have it then.
I love you.
First you tell me that it's to be, then you tell me that it's taboo. Try to make your mind up, move wrong. Tell me if you can, or I don't move. How am I to wind up? Oh, will I be a winner or an also-ran? There's a look in your eyes again. Teasing, that's all. Got me up in the skies again. Yes, and baby, what's the sense? You keep me in suspense. You take me up to heaven, then you let me fall. Whenever anyone would speak of love, I always kept my distance. Then, gosh, oh gee, you looked at me, and boom went my power of resistance. It was just a gleam, that certain gleam, that did the trick that day. Give me your arms, give me your lips, but take those eyes away. No, where's my hat? I've got to go. Oh, there's that look in your eyes again. Mischievous you. Think you're telling me lies again. 1 minute you say you don't, then 1 minute you say you do. There's that look in your eyes again. Mischievous you. Afraid I'll get a surprise again. First you tell me that it's to be, then you tell me that it's taboo. Try to make your mind up. Tell me if you can. How am I to wind up? Oh, will I be a winner or an also-ran? There's that look in your eyes again. Teasing, that's all. Got me up in the skies again. Yes, and baby, what's the sense? You keep me in suspense. You take me up to heaven, then you let me fall.
Oh, I'll see you later, I hope.
That boy's rather good.
The girl's the act. What was so good about him?
Oh, I don't know. I like the way he carried himself.
Well, he can't sing,
I find that singing in a man isn't so essential.
and he can't dance.
That, too, I could do without.
Then what on earth do you see in him? After all, we're talent hunting. What's the good of a boy who can't sing and can't dance? And when it comes down to that, I don't suppose he can act either.
Nevertheless, he's got something.
Just what?
Ask me again when you're 21.
Darling, you were marvelous.
Done. Superbe, terrific. And Marcel, you didn't stumble once. Oh, thanks. Now guess who's in front tonight? Norma Langtry. Who is she? The picture star and her manager.
Well?
Well, don't you read the papers? They're in France, hunting for talent. Jean, this may be your big chance.
Oh, I'll believe in fairies when I see them. Now, out you go. Both of you. You'll be late for my party.
Well, I've heard of nothing but this party for the last week.
Oh, it's the most important party in the world. Isn't it, darling?
Yes, of course.
Come in.
Mademoiselle Norma Langtry would like to see Monsieur Larimont at her table.
Marcel, are you sure?
Mais oui, monsieur.
Well, I suppose she thinks I own the act.
Of course. Hurry, darling. Tell her you can't talk business tonight. You mustn't miss the party.
Party, but this might mean your future.
I know, Max. The party's my future, too. Hurry, darling.
Sure. Miss Langtry, allow me to introduce Mr. Larimont. How do you do?
This is my manager.
Fire out.
Won't you sit down?
Thanks.
I've admired you so many times on the screen.
Really? And what do you think of me now?
Oh, I don't think the camera has done you justice.
You see? And I told you there was something about him. Being a picture star is so trying. Unless one gets the proper leading man, one's work all goes for nothing.
Yes, I'm sure it does.
The public aren't interested in seeing a woman being made love to by a clothes horse. You must have a man with fire, with ardor. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
It occurred to me that you might like to come back to the hotel and discuss the possibilities of going to America.
America? But you know nothing about me.
That's why I suggest that you come back to the hotel.
Oh, yes. But you see, I'm afraid, that's to say, my
We
partner...
can discuss it much better in my suite. Then you can come back to your partner. So we go.
Say, would it break your heart if I stuck around here?
No, not at all.
That's what I thought.
Hello, Pierre.
Hello. What are you doing?
Just laying the table.
Ah. Well, can I help?
No, thanks. It's almost done. Where's your friend Matty?
Oh, he's gone to get some music. Where have you put me?
On my left. Marcel's on my right.
I love you.
Pierre! What do you think you're doing? If you're going to be silly, I'm going to send you home.
I was just trying an experiment.
Well, it was a pretty poor experiment, I must say. What was it supposed to prove?
I wanted to find out whether you love me.
Well, if that's one of your experiments, you'd better go back to making mousetraps.
Jan, you know I love you, don't you?
Oh, I don't know anything of the kind.
Well, I do.
Oh, Pierre, please. Please stop. It isn't fair. Do you know why I'm giving this party tonight?
To celebrate, isn't it?
Partly, but chiefly to announce my engagement to Marcel.
You don't mean that.
Well, of course I mean it. That was why I asked you to come earlier. I wanted to tell you before the others arrive.
And you knew I loved you.
Oh, I didn't know anything of the kind. I'm very fond of you, and after all, we did meet first, and I felt
You
that...
feel what I feel. You're simply hypnotized by Marcel. You're no more in love with him than you would be with a new hat. You just like his good looks and the way he wears his clothes. Well, if that's love, I'm a pig's grandfather.
You are a pig's grandfather. What do you mean by coming around and insulting Marcel behind his back? What right have you to tell me what I like or what I don't like? If you're going to persist in this big, masterful attitude of yours, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Don't worry, I'm going.
You needn't bother to come back.
I won't.
You never come back. I won't worry a bit.
Neither shall I.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I've got to go.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, I must go. I'm late for the party already. You know, it's very important.
And I suppose I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are very important, too. But this is a very special party.
I discovered that it was my wife. I say, Marcel has been a long time with that American actress. Frightfully attractive American women, full of vitality and, you know.
He should be along any minute now. They've probably had a lot to talk over.
Oh, I dare say. I know I would.
My dear Monsieur Mathieu, have you ever heard of a thing called a diplomat?
Certainly.
In the presence of a lady, one should try to be a diplomat.
Ah, but there's a great difference between a lady and a diplomat.
Indeed. And what is it?
Well, if a diplomat says yes, he means no. If a lady says no, she means yes. But if the lady says yes...
She's no lady.
Oh, now you've gone and spoiled it.
Charlotte, let's have some music.
I've just written something I want you to hear. It's called All by Myself, Alone in My Solitude. It's rather long, but I think it conveys the idea of loneliness, don't you? Oh, Pierre wrote some lyrics, but I don't think they're much good.
Tell me, what is your idea of a party?
Something to drink, music, pretty girl.
Something to drink, music, a pretty girl. We're all here.
Yes, that's right.
But I don't want to influence you. I want you to make up your own mind.
Ah.
Sit up.
Ah.
Now look me in the eyes.
Huh?
You still want to go?
Hmm?
You had a grand time. I'm so glad. Good night, sir. Good night. Good night. Good night, Charlotte.
Madam. Good night, son.
Good night, Max.
Good night.
Good night, Max.
Don't worry, Jean. It's all right, I'm sure. Oh, I left the song in there in case you want to try it. Pierre wrote the lyrics. I hope I haven't been too much of a nuisance.
Of course not.
Hey! What's the idea?
Where were you last night? My evening dress stinks of scent.
It's my business.
Yes, and a nasty business it is. Matty told me you never turned up at Jean's party last night.
I couldn't get away.
No, I bet you couldn't. Well, don't you think the least you can do is to phone her?
I'll see her tonight. Anyway, get out of here. I need my sleep if I'm going to give a performance tonight.
You could give that performance of yours on 3 hours sleep and an empty stomach, and nobody know the difference.
Oh, is that so? Well, it may interest you to know that Norma Langtry thinks I'm the perfect leading man, and I'm going to America with her.
What? Have you told Jean?
I'll tell her tonight.
Very well, that's your affair. But from now on, you and I are taking separate roads, understand?
Well, I'm taking the shortcut. Whoa!
Brisa!
Yes, sir?
What's the idea of charging through here like an angry bull? What's the matter with you lately?
I'm sorry, sir. I was thinking about something else.
Well, you shouldn't be thinking about anything else while you're in this studio. You're thinking about your work.
Yes, sir.
After all, you're in the control room. Be sure a little control.
Monsieur Martin?
Yes. What is it?
I've been making some progress with this invention, and I'd like a chance to demonstrate it.
Invention? What invention?
Well, I've talked to you about it before. It's an automatic program selector. It's based on a
My
theory
dear
of
boy, I
time and-
suppose you're working on something which is going to revolutionize the entire radio industry.
Yes, sir. And here are the plans.
Oh, very well. We'll pass this to the proper quarter. But as general manager of this studio, do you mind my suggesting that you stick to the job to which you were assigned and leave these experiments in more qualified hands?
Well, after all, Monsieur Martin, they laughed at Watt when he invented the engine, and they laughed at Marconi when he invented radio.
All right. I'm laughing at you.
Jean, I'm very sorry about last night.
Oh, that's all right.
We had a lot to discuss.
Are we going to Hollywood?
You see, Miss Langtry only wants a leading man.
When do you go?
Almost at once. You see, I thought it over very carefully, and I feel...
Just a moment. I know this one, too. I feel that it's the best thing for both of us, as long as we look at it sensibly. This had to end sometime. Let's end it with a smile, a handshake, still the best of friends.
At least listen to me, Jean.
Oh, but I am listening. This hurts me more than it does you, Master.
Please be serious, just for one moment. It isn't easy for me.
Of course not. Poor Marcel.
Doesn't seem to worry you very much.
Oh, but it does. But I'm a brave, brave girl, hiding a breaking heart behind a merry laugh. After all, you're my great love, Marcel. There never was anyone else before you came. And I'm going to be so lonely when you've gone that I won't know what to do. I shall probably cry myself into a decline.
Of course, if you don't want me to go.
But of course I don't want you to go. Think how I'll miss you. It'll take years to find a partner who danced as well as you did. And that was sung
If
with
that's
such a...
all I mean to you, I'm not sorry I'm going.
No, but I am. I shall probably die or something.
I hope not. Goodbye.
I shall probably die. Or something. Oh, what has happened to me? I'm the happiest one. I'm a son of a gun, and I'm riding on high. Oh, what has happened to me? I'm the silliest goose. I'm a happy papoose, and I'll tell you just why. Yes, I'll tell you just why. Ay, 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 ay. Sing when I'm talking, I dance when I'm walking, and oh, how lovely it feels. Just to be head over heels in love. Can't sleep a wink, and I can't even think, and I miss about half of my meals. 'Cause I fell, head over heels in love. Every night I'm the mooniest one, the juniest one, the looniest one. Love made me the crooniest one. Spring has sprung, oh, tra-la-la. My heart is a flutter, I stammer and stutter, I suppose that reveals that I am high in the heavens above, head over heels in love. I sing when I'm talking, I dance when I'm walking, and oh, how lovely it feels. Just to be head over heels in love. Can't sleep a wink, and I can't even think, and I miss about half of my meals. 'Cause I fell, head over heels in love. Every night I'm the mooniest one, the juniest one, the looniest one. Love made me the crooniest one. Spring has sprung, oh, tra-la-la. My heart is a flutter, I stammer. Suppose that reveals. Mesdames, Messieurs, you don't want to hear me sing anymore. I have a very special announcement to make. Something I know you will all be delighted to hear. My partner, Marcel Larimore, has been chosen by the lovely Norma Langtry as her new leading man. He is going to Hollywood at once, and I want to ask you to give him a really good send-off.
Thank you all. I would like to express publicly my great and deep thanks to Mademoiselle Langtry for giving me my first real chance. I have been paid the greatest compliment that any actor could wish for, and I hope
I shall justify her belief in me. It has always been my ambition to go to Hollywood, and now I have that opportunity, thanks to Mademoiselle Langtry.
Oh, Max!
That's what I like to see. Gratitude. Never you mind, Jean. Go back and finish your term.
I can't.
But you must. They're paid to see you.
Well, give them their money back.
But, chérie, you must go back. La Société des Acteurs will suspend you if you don't go back and finish your term.
Let them suspend me then. I don't care. Let them suspend me.
You wouldn't ruin your career for a man like that.
Oh, I tell you what.
Listen to them, Jean. Listen to
I
them.
don't care. As your conduct constituted a breach of faith with the public, we regret that under Section 6 of the League's regulations you are liable to penalty. Through the intervention of Mr. Max, however, the penalty enforced will be the minimum suspension of 3 months. Well, that's that. 3 months.
Well, anyhow, it will make a nice break.
What do I use for money?
Now, you mustn't worry about that.
Oh, no. But my landlady will. She's funny that way.
We can put you up here.
That's right. I'll move in with Pierre. You take my room. We'll form a syndicate.
Say you will.
But I shall be a liability.
Nonsense. You can keep house,
And don my socks.
do the marketing.
And tell us bedtime stories.
It's a fair exchange. Say you will, Jean.
All right. It's a syndicate. One for all and all for one.
Stop twisting your handkerchief. Anybody think you're nervous?
Well, I am nervous.
Well, look at me. I'm quite calm.
Well, it's a pity you can't sing your own remarkable verses. All you have to do is to make a speech.
Well, selling a new idea is hard work.
Well, I'm not a new idea. I've been going around for some time, thank you.
Do you remember your cue?
No.
Wash tubs.
Wash tubs.
Wash
Wash
tubs.
tubs. Wash tubs.
Follow me.
Wash tubs.
Monsieur Martin, I have been working on a new method of broadcasting our advertising material, and I feel sure that you will be more than pleased with the results. No more announcing by a lot of stuffed shirts who sound like second-rate politicians with a bad case of adenoids. I bring you instead the beautiful, lilting voice of a young woman, singing about soap, shirts, corsets, shoe black, all the products of modern commerce. I call her the Lady in Blue. She brings her feminine charm into the most humble home. Love flies into the kitchen. Romance is brought to the wash tub.
Parker's soap makes lovely bubbles, solves the worries of washing troubles. Chester cheese is rather nice. Are we men or are we mice? Try a pair of Gertie's girdles, helps a girl to jump the hurdles. Beatman pill, says the old Duchess, made the Duke discard his crutches. Baby only cries the louder if deprived of talcum powder. Why not please the little man? Spend a shilling on his pan.
Stop! What's the matter with you two? Gone crazy or something?
No, sir. That was a demonstration, sir.
And do you think anyone would buy anything after limericks like that?
They'd listen.
Ah, perhaps they would. And perhaps they wouldn't.
Oh, do let's try it, sir. I know it's only rough yet, but I can get it into shape.
We worked awfully hard, Monsieur Martin. I'm sure we can please you.
All right. I'll give you a chance. When can you start?
Oh, not for 2 months. I've been banned for 3.
Actors League?
Yes.
Meddling idiots. All right. 2 months.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
But remember, the next time you rhyme Dutches with crutches, out you go.
Yes, sir.
All right. of love. Springtime and roses, the sun and the song of the dove, they came to you through the courtesy of love. Tune in on my heart, yes, and when you do, then you'll hear this announcement on station YOU. Darling, I love you. You're all that I'm dreaming of. I came to you, dear, and you came to me through the courtesy of love. Girls, when you buy birthday presents for your boyfriends, don't forget Whoops, the famous gents outfitters, caters for the smarter set. Shirts, socks and ties to match his hair and eyes. Sports, shorts and combis for every shape and size. Whoops. Dancing with your lover, when he looks down at you, smile at him sweetly. Let that smile discover that you have cleaned your teeth with Keno's dental cream. Two chops chewing gum, it gives you momentum. Never mind about the weather, let your jaws go up and down together. Two chops chewing gum, it fills that vacuum, 'cause thy meal's irregular. So chew chops gum. Dear Monsieur Pettipon, I'm glad you like my singing over the radio, but I never go out after the broadcast because I'm afraid the night air might injure my voice. Sincerely yours, the Lady in Blue.
Take a letter. Dear Lady in Blue, I have used your Bon Ton soap for nearly 6 months, and at last feel that I am in a position to ask you to marry me. How about it?
Dear Mr. Broussard, although cleanliness is next to godliness, I feel there is something ungodly about your cheek in bursting in on my work this way. Therefore, I must ask you to get out as quickly as possible, closing the door behind you. Sincerely yours, the Lady in Blue.
Return to sender, unopened. Look, it's spring again. The trees are in blossom, the birds are singing, and nursemaids are making eyes at the policeman. Don't you feel there's something in the air?
Hay fever.
Unromantic lady. And I've been looking forward to taking you to the Tuileries to chalk moustaches on the statues.
What a man.
I should take him while he's in the mood, Mademoiselle Corby. They only get that way once a year.
It was on a day just like this when I first met you. Remember?
I often wonder what would have happened if your dog hadn't stolen my sausages.
Well, we both have died old maids.
I'm very grateful to you, Pierre.
Oh, nonsense. I haven't done anything.
Oh, yes, you have. You gave me back my courage.
Do you still think of him?
What, after all this time? No.
Are you sure?
Cross my heart.
Are you?
Oui, monsieur.
Two, please.
I didn't know you were interested in aviation.
Very.
Merci bien, monsieur.
Hold these a minute, will you? Now, don't let go.
I won't.
On your word of honor?
On my word of honor. Pierre Brissard, that was the most cowardly. Pierre.
Will you marry me?
Never.
Say yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes. We're through. Love is a thing of the past for us. We're through. It was too lovely to last for us. And since you're gone, here's what I do with my time. I walk around in a daze. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm looking around corners for you. I'm a fool, but what can I do? Ever since the day you went, I'm wondering the way you went, looking around corners for you. Looking around corners for you, hoping that you'll come into view, searching for a trace of you, to see that lovely face of you, looking around corners for you. I think I'll tell the missing person bureau, you're a person that I'm missing so. Why must I weep on the pillow I sleep on? Tell me, my darling, how long must I keep on looking around corners for you? It's raining though the skies above are blue, and the sun ain't gonna shine again until you say you're mine again. Looking around corners, looking in windows, searching, waiting, helpless, hopeless, looking around corners for you.
That was lovely. Wasn't it, Matty?
What? Oh, yes.
Well, if you two gentlemen will excuse me, I think I'll go to bed. I have to get married on Thursday.
Well, that's funny. I'm getting married on Thursday, too.
It must be the weather we're having.
Good night, darling.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, darling. See you in church. Matty, Jean didn't seem to be very happy tonight, did she?
Well, she seemed all right to me. After all, it was a sad song. You can't expect her to dance on tables.
Yes, it was a sad song, wasn't it? I think she still loves him, Matty.
Who?
Marcel. I think she's just marrying me out of gratitude, and I don't want her that way.
Ah.
I wish I could bring them together, and then I'd really know.
Why torture yourself, my boy?
Because not knowing is worse torture than knowing.
Well, if Jeanne were half as much in love with me as she is with you, I'd be turning handsprings, not moping.
I'm going to find out.
How?
Wait and see.
Hello, hello. Radio San calling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 inches. How is that? No, move it nearer the piano.
I think you're being very foolish, Pierre.
That's because you've never been in love.
Maybe, but I know one thing. Successful love is based on complete ignorance.
Pierre,
What is it?
do you know who my guest artists are tonight instead of the 3 Dickens sisters?
I don't know. Who?
Marcelland. That woman.
That's nice. Nervous?
Nervous? Why should I be nervous? It's all in the day's work.
What's the matter with the Dickens sisters?
They're having a baby.
Which one?
They don't know yet.
Hello, hello. Is this all right?
Okay.
We've had no time for a rehearsal. I hope everything goes over all right.
We feel extremely honored to have you here as our guest artists. One of our staff, Mr. Pierre Brissard, suggested the idea.
Brissard?
Yes, do you know him?
Slightly, yes.
We'll wait in here, shall we?
It's nearly time for your signature.
Oh, okay.
I think your test is going to be a flop, old boy.
I hope so.
How do you do? I'm the lady in blue. So nice of you to come. I'll commence the program with my signature tune. There'll be a short introduction, and then you sing your song. Have you brought your music, Miss Langtry?
Yes. And my pianist. He's used to my ways.
That must be nice.
Quiet, everybody. Program's starting.
Radio Seine, the Lady in Blue's guest hour.
Moonlight and music, the stars in the heavens above, they came to you through the courtesy of love. Springtime and roses, the sun and the song of the dove, they came to you through the courtesy of love. Tune in on my heart, yes, and when you do, then you'll hear this announcement on station YOU. Darling, I love you. You're all that I'm dreaming of. I came to you, dear, and you came to me through the courtesy of love. Dear listening public, I have a great surprise for you tonight. In place of the three Dickens sisters, who are slightly indisposed, I have the pleasure to announce two famous stars whom you all know and admire, Mademoiselle Norma Langtry and Monsieur Marcel Larimour.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you can all hear the applause in the studio at the mention of Norma's name.
Yours too, Marcel.
No. The applause was all for you, Norma.
He's so modest. Everywhere in America, it's been just the same.
Not at all, not at all.
Tell me when they've stopped scratching each other's backs.
And now Miss Langtry will sing a song which we first introduced in America and which has become the hit of the season over there. I hope you like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the title of the song is There's That Look in Your Eyes Again. There's that look in your eyes again, miss.
I'm sorry, but not that song.
I beg your pardon?
I said you can't sing that song.
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, no, you can't.
And who's going to stop me?
I am.
John, hey, wait a minute. How do you turn these things off?
I've never had such impudence in my life.
You'll hear enough on a minute if you sing that song.
Marcel, I'm being insulted.
Ladies, please.
You keep out of this.
Throw her out! Throw her out! Marcel, do something. Don't just stand there.
It's a dirty frame-up.
You're a liar.
Are you calling me a liar?
Hit him! Hit him! Why don't you hit him?
If he does, I'll hit you.
Marcel, she's going to hit me.
Ladies, please. You brought us down to insult us. I'll sue you for this. I'll sue everybody for this.
You shut up and pipe down.
Order!
I won't pipe down.
And I'll make you.
Play something, for heaven's sake. Play something.
If he does, I'll hit you.
Marcel, she's going to hit me.
You couldn't trust me. You couldn't leave well alone. You wanted all of me or nothing. Well, you found out. You found out I'm one of those peculiar kind of creatures whose heart occasionally flies off the handle. It's not that I love Marcel. It's just that I can't be humiliated any further without something cracking. And it cracked tonight. I can't marry a man who won't believe what I tell him. I'd be afraid you'd always be saying, where were you this morning? What did you do this afternoon? There are many marriages like that, but not mine.
Yes, but Jeanne.
I'm so sorry I spoiled your broadcast, Monsieur Martin.
Oh, that's all right, my dear. I'd be inclined to overlook it myself, but they'll ban you on the air for a certainty.
Well, in that case, I'd better say goodbye.
Goodbye, my dear.
Jeanne!
And where do you think you're going?
With Jeanne.
Oh, no, you're not. You're going back in that control room and get on with the next broadcast. What do you think this is, a love nest? You're lucky not to get the sack for leaving those controls open.
He's right, Pierre. There's no point in both of us being out of work.
Well, will I see you when I get home tonight?
Goodbye, Pierre.
I never realized Paris was such a big place.
It's big enough when you're trying to find somebody.
I must have walked 10,000 miles in the last 3 weeks. You don't suppose she could have fallen into a hole or something?
Why should she do this to me?
Offhand, I'd say probably she doesn't want to see you anymore.
But she hasn't even given me a chance to explain.
Funny thing, if she was serving you a writ, probably you'd bump into her right off. Where are you going?
I don't know, but if I stay here, I'll go mad.
Do you want me to go with you?
No, thanks, so much.
Oh, good luck.
I'll need it.
Looking around corners for you. I'm a fool, but what can I do? Ever since the day you went, I'm wondering where you went. Looking around corners for you. Looking around corners for you. Hoping that you'll come into view. Searching for a trace of you to see that lovely face of you. Looking around corners for you. I think I'll tell the missing person bureau. You're a person that I'm missing so. Why must I weep on the pillow I sleep on? Tell me, my darling, how long must I keep on looking around corners for you? It's raining though the skies are full of blue, and the sun ain't gonna shine again until you're mine again. Looking around corners, looking in windows, searching, waiting, help, hope, looking around corners for you. Looking around corners, I'm a fool, but what can I do? Ever since the day when I'm wandering around.
Hello, Pierre.
What do you want?
Huh? Oh, I'm trying to find Jean.
Haven't you done her enough harm?
Harm? How? By improving myself.
By walking out now after she'd given you your chance.
My dear boy, how little you know about women. If they like a man, it doesn't matter what he does. Come on. Tell me where she is.
I don't know. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Oh, that's how the wind blows. Now, what would you say if I told you that I'm on my own now and that I'm in a position to make Jean my leading lady in Hollywood?
Well, that sounds like a bunch of lies to me.
Well, have it your own way. But I've broken with Norma Langtry.
Why do you come butting into our lives again? We never did fit in here. Get out and leave us alone.
Us?
We're engaged to be married.
And you don't know where she is?
Oh, get out. Get out before I throw you out.
All right, all right. I don't seem to be very welcome. Now, Pierre!
Get out!
Pierre, I found her. She's at the Garden of Eden.
But she's been barred.
Old Max gave her a job as cigarette girl.
Well, I must be getting along now. I'm sorry you feel that way about it. Would have been a fine opportunity for her.
Hello, Jean. Hello. Cigar cigarettes. Cigar cigarettes. Cigar cigarettes.
Hello, Jean?
Cigars or cigarettes?
No, forgiveness.
I'm sorry. We don't stock it. Cigars, cigarettes.
Why do you think I came back here?
Famous actor? Flemyng?
I deserve that. You're still the same old Jean.
No, I don't think so.
No,
Cigars.
wait. I came here to offer you a contract. Hollywood. My leading lady.
I want to express publicly my great and deep thanks to Mr. Larimore for giving me my first real chance. I hope I shall justify his belief in me. Cigars?
No, Jean, I've got it in my pocket, the contract. All you have to do is to sign it.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not.
But it's what you've always wanted.
No. It's what I used to want. How did you know I was here?
Pierre told me.
Pierre, but Pierre knew I was
It's
here.
him himself, yes. Well, he's known for weeks. He's had plenty of time. But he's become a gentleman now.
What do you mean?
He prefers blondes.
May I see that contract later?
Huh?
Cigars, cigarettes.
All right, boys. There's that look in your eyes again.
I see you have not forgotten me, my friends. I'm deeply touched. But I'll sing on one condition only, that Jean, my old partner, sings with me. Max tells me that Mademoiselle Corbet is not allowed to appear in public.
Oh, Max.
Well, my reply to the Actors League is that by inviting you all to be my guests this evening, we turn this entertainment into a private party with Mademoiselle Corbet as the guest of honor. The drinks are on me.
You can't say no. It means free drinks.
There's that look in your eyes again. Mischievous you. Think you're telling me lies again. 1 minute you say you don't, then 1 minute you say you do. There's that look in your eyes again. Mischievous you. Afraid I'll get a surprise again. First you tell me that it's to be, then you tell me that it's taboo. Try to make your mind up. Tell me if
Of all the moonstruck, incompetent fatheads I've ever met, you're the worst. Don't let him get away with it. Why don't you go to the Garden of Eden yourself?
Because he can offer her the kind of life she wants. What have I got to offer her? A half-baked inventor who's never been able to invent a good excuse for living, let alone anything that'll make any money. She'd never be happy with me. Ah. Well, you don't think I'm giving her up because I like it, do you?
For l'amour de Dieu, go back and give them an encore, or they will tear the place down.
All right. Charlo, don't give a good gosh darn. Hey there, take off that frown. Learn to say it with some gaiety. Say there, let's go to town. Come along with me. It's a very plain philosophy. You mustn't sigh, mustn't cry, mustn't fight. No, sir, just walk around, keep knocking on wood, and don't give a good gosh darn. Shouldn't moan, shouldn't groan, am I right? Yes, sir, just walk around, keep knocking on wood, and don't give a good gosh darn. Sing, you gotta sing, smile at anything. What if you are broke? Life is just a joke, Hawk. Laugh at life, laugh at love. When love flies out the window, don't you stop him, let him go. Don't you dare to worry so. Don't give a hoot, don't give a hang, don't give a good gosh darn.
No, I do not want another lady in blue. Red, pink, or any other color. And when you see that young genius, Pierre Brissard, send him to me.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Brissard,
Yes, sir?
what are you doing with your feet on my desk?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was just wondering what it felt like to be an executive.
Indeed? And what makes you think you're entitled to take such liberties?
Because I have perfected an invention which is going to prove a boon to every radio listener. The Little Wizard.
What?
That's what I call it, the Little Wizard. It works while you sleep. You can go about your daily task without giving the radio a thought.
What on earth are you talking about?
It's an automatic program selector. It works like an alarm clock. You can attach it to any radio. You simply set the dial for your favorite program and presto. At the proper time, the program comes on.
Without pressing any switch.
Yes.
You're crazy. You can't do that.
You are now listening to the roving reporter, bringing you news flashes of the day. At Longchamp.
Who switched that on?
The Little Wizard. I set it for 5:15.
Spectacular win by Little Mimi, one of the best 2-year-olds. Before us
Do you mean to say you can attach this to any radio?
In 5 minutes, and when the program's over, it shuts itself off automatically. And I'm offering this to Radio Saint Cloud on a royalty basis.
Give me the legal department. If you sell this to anyone else, I'll kill you. You should have told me about it weeks ago. It's marvelous. You're a made man.
Monsieur Marcel Larimour, the latest cinema find, has selected for his leading lady, Mademoiselle Jean Corbet, who was well known as the Lady in Blue. Monsieur Larimour and Mademoiselle Corbet are this evening leaving on the 5:30 train for Cherbourg, where they will board the Normandy for America.
Monsieur Martin, am I a rich man?
You will be.
That's all I wanted to know.
I have a photograph of you both, Monsieur Larimour.
Certainly.
Okay.
What about a human interest story? How about Normal Tree? A stepping stone, purely a business one. In Hollywood, she will make tests and be groomed for stardom.
Pierre!
Jean, you're not going on that train.
Hello, Pierre. Came to see us off?
How dare you?
Mademoiselle Corbet is not going to Hollywood. She's going to marry me, Pierre Brissard.
I'm not! I'm not! I'm not!
It's romance.
Very well, then, go.
Pierre! Wait for me!
Hey. Mais alors, voyons, allez-vous-en.
But what's he done?
He knocked my hat off. Look!
Oh, he did?